Everyone, and welcome to the Cross Media Show, episode 22. Today we are talking about WandaVision, episode 6.
Yeah.
I know WandaVision did some recasting, so I also had to do some recasting. Cristian, welcome as my new permanent co-host as of now, I guess. Eric
I've
had
got
to
some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, Eric is taking some time off. He has some personal stuff that he's got to take care of. So he told me in a Facebook message, he was like, I want Cristian to take over for me. So I was like, okay, cool. So
There we go.
We'll see. Could this chemistry be better than me and Eric? I don't know. We'll just have to find out. Today's guests, we have the great Emmett Watkins Jr. How's it going,
Thanks for
buddy?
having me back. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah. It's a pleasure to have you back. Are you kidding me? Come on.
PlayStation All-Stars gang.
Hell yeah. PS All-Stars love. What's up? What's up? And we already talked about Bad Boys right before it, so I'm checking off all the branding quirks right now.
Okay, good. We also have Saj on. Saj, how's it going?
Hello.
How you doing
Good,
today?
man. How are you?
Good. It's Monday.
Chilling. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. President's Day, so I've just been chilling today.
Nice. I had to go into
Oh,
work
as
today.
of recording. Yeah.
Cool. Let's just get into it, guys. We're gonna start off by asking everybody's favorite Marvel movie and Marvel character. Now, since Cristian is filling in the co-host's shoes, I have to ask him first. Cristian.
You know, I knew this was a question, and I totally forgot to prepare.
Good. I want to keep you off guard.
It's a bummer for me. I think if I went to my letterbox list, it would be Infinity War or Endgame, I think.
Okay.
But the one that I've been
The
thinking
Coward's
about,
Way Out. I got you.
No, but the one that I think about, I think most often is probably Civil War as my favorite movie.
All right. Who did you side with?
Oh, that's what's so great about it is that it changes every time. Every time I watch it, I pick someone new to side with.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Favorite Marvel character?
Is that a cop-out answer? Oh,
no,
my
it's
favorite
not. It's not.
Spider-Man has to be.
Okay. Cool.
That also feels like Coward's Way Out, but I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, I can't really be mad at all. That's okay.
I mean,
Literally
I
everyone
have,
loves
I kind of have a little cop out too, and I'm answering.
That's okay. All right, Sash, what's your favorite Marvel movie?
Favorite Marvel movie is kind of a tie between Winter Soldier and Infinity War. Infinity War just because it was so well done. A lot of people give Endgame more credit, more because of the fandom, I think.
Yeah.
But Infinity War as a movie changes the tone so many times, and it does such a good job of making it seem seamless. And I thought that movie was great and unexpected the way it ended and surprised everybody. And Winter Soldier because it could just be a spy movie on its own.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
And then favorite characters would be Spider-Man and Cap.
Okay.
Just the two of them. Yeah.
That's all
You're
right.
in good company.
Yeah.
Respect that. There you go.
Emmett, favorite Marvel movie and character?
For me, favorite Marvel movie, Blade 2. No, I'm kidding. I would love to be contrarian and say something that isn't in the MCU, but I gotta be real with myself. It's Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming for me.
Okay.
Good choice.
Which I feel like it's slightly a dark horse, but something about that movie just hit me in the right spot when I saw it. I talk about every time Homecoming comes up on Twitter, I say the same story where I saw it for the first time with some friends in Austin during RTX. And for whatever reason, I was just crying for like 2 hours after the fact because it just was like, it was everything I wanted, but I didn't expect anything from it.
Okay.
Like it surpassed every expectation that I didn't even know I had.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was fun, but it also
fun.
wasn't afraid to switch up the tones into something tense and into something dire. It just did a lot with the franchise that I was like, all right, this is their third reboot. They're not going to do anything with this. So let's just go here to laugh. And
Now,
it was different.
it's a great movie, but is it the MCU's best twist? Absolutely not.
Oh,
MCU's
wait.
best
Okay,
twist.
hold on. What do you got in mind?
Oh, we're not talking about twists, are we?
No, I'm just saying because I think of Homecoming.
Yeah, that twist was part of the love.
Yeah. So obviously, the greatest twist in the MCU is Iron Man 3. Are you wrong? Am I wrong here?
I don't know about Hydra, the Hydra Shield infiltration.
No,
thought that
because
was-
I mean, you kind of knew that already coming in
Yeah,
from the
that's true.
comics.
I guess if you knew it prior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the Mandarin, you know, Ben Kingsley, great fucking actor.
And the Winter Soldier and all that. Yeah.
True that.
Knowing he
Now,
was
now,
Bucky,
Emmett, let me
yeah.
ask you something.
Please.
Would you consider Tom Holland your favorite Spider-Man of the 3 like live action Spider-Man?
It's hard for me to say that. I can't say that. I feel like each of them are really good at only one specific part of Spider-Man.
Whoa, before you continue this, I need you to do. You're treading a fine line here that I am not afraid to kick you
Get
off
over
of this
There's gonna be some
podcast.
controversy here,
Okay.
no matter what you say.
No, I'm just
ready
not
for it.
afraid to kick you off of this podcast. So just be very careful. Okay, continue.
Well, here's the thing. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is really good at the post-college Spider-Man.
Okay.
Like when he's a full adult and everything, that is the Spider-Man I think of in my head. Andrew Garfield is really good at the college Spider-Man, where he's a little bit cocky, been doing this for a minute, and he's still like got that hot shit youthfulness, but he's a little bit more aged into it. Tom Holland is the great, gee whiz, oh boy, I just started this bright-eyed, starry-eyed little kid Spider-Man. I love all of them. I feel like ultimately Tom Holland is going to be my favorite because I have full confidence he can pull off those other eras of Spider-Man.
Oh, absolutely.
We're just starting so early with him that we haven't gotten a chance to see that. But for nostalgia's sake, I just like I'm gonna say it, but I like the original Peter Parker, Spider-Man 2001. That's my favorite Peter. But I know Tom Holland's gonna grow to replace him within the coming years. So
absolutely, I would have to agree with that. Question for you, Emmett. Have you seen my take on what Spider-Man 3 is going to be?
No.
Legally, I'm not allowed to say it anymore. I'm still in talks with Marvel, so I'll send you the link though. Okay, I'll send you the link.
Send me the link because I'm interested because I think about that somewhat often. So,
okay, I mean it's a perfect setup, and if Marvel doesn't get back to me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to shop elsewhere.
Oh, boy.
But
all right then.
Enough of
I'll be
Marvel
visiting you later.
shirt on.
nice.
Actually, Ruben,
Go ahead.
before we get into it,
Okay.
I have to. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got this for Christmas 2 years ago. It's one of my favorite hoodies.
Before
Excellent.
we,
As you were saying, though.
yeah, before we start, I have to give a hot take just to kind of like cement myself into this podcast,
Okay.
which is I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is a far better movie than Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
That's not a hot take. I'd have to agree.
Yes, sir.
I think they're equally as good. So I don't. That's
Yeah.
not a hot take. That's
You see, for me,
I
like
see your perspective, but I'm not mad.
Okay.
I think the only thing good about Guardians 1 was just like the intro scene where he's dancing, and that's
iconic.
pretty much it for me.
in two.
No, in 1.
Or in the first one, yeah, where he's stealing the diamond or whatever. and he's
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's pretty much
Where
it.
he gets hit in the face in Endgame.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's about it for me. I would have to say Guardians 2 is much better. It hit home more than I could say for Guardians 1. So,
And it made me laugh more. So.
yeah, this is true.
I
Yeah.
knew I liked you guys. Right on.
Okay, so let's just get into it. We're going to start off. It's WandaVision episode 6. And man, what a fucking episode. Should we talk about the episode first before we get into the summary?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just do a quick nutshell of it.
Okay. What did we think? Cristian, give me your thoughts on this episode.
This is the like most anticipated one for me because when I saw the trailer, seeing Wanda in her original costume, I was like, that looks like a Halloween episode, and I love Halloween episodes. Yeah. So like when we got that, I was like, I'm in. And then she
looked pretty good in that outfit, but yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna bring up like the horny aspect of it. I'm glad someone else did.
Man, we've been down this road. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I can do it, but I won't.
We all were thinking the same thing.
Yes, sir. But also like on top of that, like to get like 90s nostalgia in this with Malcolm in the Middle specifically was like such a big thing for me.
It reminded me of like even Stevens, like kind of like early 2000s, late 90s, Disney show for the kids.
Yeah.
So I was strapped in.
Yeah, me too. At the minute I saw like it was going for the Malcolm in the Middle angle, I was like, "Fuck yes, let's go, let's fucking do it, man." You know what? Let me save that for later. Saj, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it a lot. They fit a crap ton into it. You know, there was the whole Vision really starting to figure stuff out, but at the same time, there's stuff going on outside of the hex where you know, you can tell the director is just trying to wave off Monica and I forget the Asian detective's name.
Yeah, Jimmy Woo.
Woo?
Yeah,
Jimmy Woo.
WandaVision.
Yeah, and,
I saw that TikTok.
WandaVision.
WandaVision. But yeah, and then them utilizing Darcy, I like that. I know you're not a huge fan, Ruben, but I think she's doing great in the show.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, I liked the episode a lot. Watching Vision trying to get out of the hex was really painful to see.
Oh yeah.
I am just curious to see why she's gonna start spreading this hex as people are starting to figure it out. Because at the end she like spread it out. So
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that later on in the episode.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Emmett, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it a lot. I said it briefly on Twitter because I didn't want to spoil anything I don't want to be that guy because there's a lot of that guys out there. But I did mention how I love how they're finally getting into an era of sitcoms that I have relevance to, with it being the 90s. That's a lot of stuff that I grew up watching. Malcolm in the Middle stuff is great. And really, what really sealed the deal for me, because I was like, all right, Malcolm in the Middle, not my biggest show of my childhood, but, you know, I fuck with it a lot. Once they got to the commercial with the claymation, I was like, yo, this is straight up like Nickelodeon Saturday morning cartoons. Like, I was all for it.
It was a little bit darker than that, wasn't that?
It was unusually dark, which I was like, this is still a Disney show.
Yeah.
Which I thought was super bizarre. But hey, I was there for it because I was like, wow, they are really going all in on this aesthetic. So I loved all that stuff.
We have SpongeBob,
Yeah, it just had that. I felt like I was eating cereal while watching it, even though it was 3 a.m. because I didn't want to be spoiled. But yeah, I enjoyed the show overall. I like how all of the big surprises of the last episode are still here. They aren't answering why these things happen quite yet, but the fact that they're keeping those questions in the back of our heads just really shows that they're actually going to answer that, hopefully. And there's one big question that I have that I'm sure we'll get into in a minute. But I thought the episode was great, and I'm very excited to see what all the big shifts at the end are going to do for the rest of the series.
Okay.
Cool. Just backpacking off that just real quick. I think the reason we have those questions in the back of our head is because Pietro is asking those same questions to her. Yeah, and then it kind of like gets in our head. It's like, oh, why is that? Where is their accent? Oh, you know, like, and then all the other stuff in between.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you guys see IndieWire didn't like WandaVision? Gave it a pretty a bad review. Which
IndieWire?
It didn't really
are you talking about that article that's been going around where they're like, I really don't like how they're having to tease us out all the time instead of just telling us everything?
It's just TV.
That's how TV goes.
That's how things work, is cliffhangers.
Yeah.
That's what gets us to watch the next episode.
So I want to present a question that I will get back to. I'm going to present the question, and I'll ask for everybody's answer at the end of the show. Saj and Cristian, you probably already know what I've been thinking. Who do we think is going to play Magneto in the MCU?
I don't know who you're thinking at all.
Oh, I know. I
know. Okay. All right. So before we get into that question, let's get into the summary of the episode. Again, this is from Wikipedia. So
I do have a note though before we start, because you didn't mention it last episode, and I have to mention it now.
Go ahead.
I don't think any of you guys are fans, but I am. The lot that they're shooting in, I think, is the Universal lot where they shot Gilmore Girls, which is Stars Hollow, and I have to give a big shout out to Gilmore Girls.
Oh, really? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Shout out to that. Thank you for being a fan.
Thanks, Emmett. Someone has to be.
You're right. Somebody definitely has to. And that's okay.
My roommate used to watch it all the time.
Yeah. We respect Betty White around these parts.
Of course.
That's Golden Girls. I'm talking about Gilmore Girls with Alexis.
Oh, shoot. That's why I said thank you for being a fan, because that would have gone with that. Yeah. But hey, Gilmore Girls is cool too. WB.
Thanks,
there we
Emmett.
go.
Yeah.
My friend, his girlfriend used to watch with him, and then they broke up, and he still kept on watching all of it. So it has to be good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Cool. We start in a late 1990s, early 2000s setting. Wanda wants to spend Tommy and Billy's first Halloween together as a family, but Vision tells her that he is going to patrol the streets with the neighborhood watch. And already you sense some tension between the two. Like the minute he had said, well, I'm actually going to do the neighborhood watch, she's like, oh, okay. Like she wanted to give him some space, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Well, before that,
It's
even
like a typical couples kind of thing, you know? It's
yeah,
okay,
definitely.
yeah.
she says like that's not your, and then like stops herself, like if she's gonna say that's not your line, which like just kind of points to Vision like further straying away from like Wanda's like control.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Pietro offers to step in as a father figure and takes the boys trick-or-treating, causing mischief with the super speed, which Tommy is revealed to have inherited, which is really weird because I don't know how genes work, but I'm pretty sure you get that from your parents, not from your mother and her brother.
There's a chance that like the speed gene
well, I
is
mean, like
repressed
one of
in
them's
her.
not half cyborg, or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, then again, I'm sure his DNA ain't in there at all because we know how birth works.
Exactly. This is also true. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. She was also pregnant and had kids within like 2 hours. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I just remember when he was like, "Okay, no, I can take him trick or treating." Especially Billy is like, "My name's Tommy." He's like, "Don't you forget it." I was like, "Okay, that's totally
Yeah. Yep.
totally a 2000s sitcom thing."
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a question for the gang here.
Go ahead.
Do we think the kids are real?
No,
I do.
I don't think so.
So
I think once it's all said and done and the hex is gone, they're gone with it.
Yeah,
I think they're already teasing that with Vision.
Yeah, but like, what if we got like a cool Young Avengers setup with them as teens? I'm just saying.
well,
I feel like it's too early to be setting up another Avengers. They want to be distanced from that for this cycle, for this era.
see, here's the thing. Before this all started, well, before like when we first saw that she was pregnant, I was thinking, well, what if they're twins and what if they're the first mutants? That's probably why Sword wants to take them away from. Well, again, my thought was like Sword is in it just to take the kids away from her and like take Vision's body back, but they'll take the twins too because they're the first mutants. But having noticed things this episode, and my friend had pointed out, like, he calls them demon spawn. And that hits, like, in the comics, I'm not going to say anything, but you should know who that is, you know? Like,
I've heard that name tossed around just in conversation about the show.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That name has been tossed around even from the beginning. They're like, what the hell is it has to be that guy. So, yeah, I think that the twins are not real anymore. I don't think that they're real.
So
Here we go.
So here's what I think. If Vision ends up staying alive outside the hex somehow because of the multiverse of madness, because we know it's all is supposed to lead up to that in some way, then the twins will probably stay alive too, and then your theory is correct. But as far as if the hex disappears and Vision disappears, then I think the twins are going to disappear too.
Yeah, that's what I would have to say. Unless the hex just doesn't disappear.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Unless the hex just envelopes the whole fucking world, guys.
Yeah, and then that's
the new MCU.
That's what starts. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That would explain the recasting and bringing back some superheroes.
And you could just do mutants too.
Emmett, are you not fucking with that idea?
That sounds like a good. We just had a whole 24 whatever movies all taking place in one world. And then to make the envelope go around everything, it feels like it would reset the blank. It would give us another blank slate in a way that feels very cheap to me. If the show ended like that, I'd be conflicted because I'd be like, all right, these characters are still there. They're still going to be around, but like, they're not going to be going. This isn't going to be responding to what happened over the last 2 years. It's going to be responding to what happened at the end of this show, and that's it.
Well, to be fair,
after that, you get into the last years.
Isn't this show supposed to lead directly into Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah,
no,
it goes overlap. So I don't think that's a possibility then.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, the timeline isn't right, but yeah, you go ahead and say it, Cristian. Yeah, I think you know better.
Yeah, I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to be first, and then this leads directly into Doctor Strange, if I'm correct.
Because the whole thing was screwed up. Now, to be clear, I don't think that this is going to happen. I just wanted to throw that out for shits and giggles because she was having trouble just pushing out the barrier in this episode, so I don't think that she'll have a chance of just pushing it out throughout the whole
I wouldn't be surprised if she was the villain of
yes,
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I would that'd be
we're jiving
cool
now. Yeah.
Well, that's the theory. The theory is that Mephisto is I'm going all spoilers, guys. I'm sorry. But the theory is that Mephisto is controlling her, and that is what leads into Doctor Strange. Multiverse of Madness.
Which makes sense because she's like, I don't know how I made this. All I felt was emptiness, and then here it was. So, yeah
I'm with Emmett.
Yeah,
he recoiled. He didn't like that. I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of this character who's consumed by so much grief, who's gone through so much that didn't make her a villain. Like if they do the typical MCU thing of they're the villain, they gotta die, just like they did in Black Panther.
I don't think it's that. Yeah, I don't think it goes that all the way that way. I think
if he saves her and stuff, then I can kind of live with that. But like,
I can see her being conflicted about wanting to get rid of the hex or keeping it, and then end up at the end making the right choice that's more just. But
because
I don't see her being a full villain that ends up dying.
No, not at all.
That I would not look forward to that, but I can get with her being an antagonist for a brief moment. I can see that.
Yeah. Like an anti-hero of some kind for just that one movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there's been some talk around the Twitterverse of what Pietro says in this episode. Your husband's already dead. He can't die twice. That is a little concerning to me, as like the whole point of this was like to bring back Vision, was it not?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen if the Hex just ceases to exist? Are we not going to have Vision anymore? Because if we keep Vision, we have to keep Pietro.
Yeah. In his recast, according to Darcy.
I feel like Pedro's inclusion in the future of the MCU, that we have to figure out more so if this is just Aaron Taylor Johnson but with a different face that makes sense because we now own that character, or is this the character from the X-Men movies? We have to have that answered first.
Well, I mean, we kind of did though. We did have that answered in this episode.
I mean, we did have an answer in the way that, when he says, oh, what's the last thing you remembered? And like, oh, he remembers like their times as kids and everything. So it is hinting towards the Age of Ultron version.
But it's also hinting different things. He remembers things differently.
Yeah, he remembers things differently. Yeah. So I'm thinking like they haven't given us a definitive answer on that yet, because yes, I agree. If we have Vision, we're keeping Pedro, but I'm pretty certain that Vision is not going to continue in the same way he is right now. I don't think you're going to see him fly. If anything, he's still a voice or something in like Iron Man's technology or something like that. But I don't think, I mean, not like Iron Man's coming back, but
no, yeah, I know what you mean.
I just don't think
because the Mind Stone was
deleted.
No. The Mind Stone technically,
it got taken back somewhere.
Yes, it was destroyed
back to the past.
Yes, but it was destroyed. Yeah, but she has
to get back, right?
If she has the power to destroy it, she has the power to bring it back.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. She could create another one.
I never thought about that.
Oh, I just thought of that on the spot, guys.
Yeah, because she can manipulate it. So and apparently her powers are connected to it, and a very strong way. So if she still has her powers, there's probably some sort of Mind Stone somewhere out there.
Yeah.
In the world.
Fucking Kevin Feige, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what?
God.
I'm going to bring up another thing. What if, Jesus Christ, I'm just thinking of these on the spot, guys.
Oh, boy.
What
like it.
if she has to give up her powers in order to save Vision?
No, I don't
Now,
like that.
wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. What if she gives up her powers to save Vision? That way she can turn into a mutant. They give her powers back.
By inducing mutanthood?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That
You were on a roll. You should have just stopped.
that's
Ruben.
a
Damn,
lot.
okay,
That's
all right.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay.
It's a
All
little
right.
bit too much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Just figured I'd ask.
Back to Pietro is it's kind of like what he said was kind of like not an oxymoron, but like just a little bit hypocritical, where he's like, you can't kill him twice. Well, it's like, well, yeah, we can't kill you twice either. So, you know, but
Yeah.
then also he's recasted and Vision isn't. So maybe he's a different version of Pietro. That's why he has different memories or alternate memories, I guess you could say. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's all up in the air right now. This was a very, very confusing episode, but I'm glad they did it that way, because then that means we get to find out a bunch of shit
Yeah,
as the show goes on. There's only what, 4 more?
three
Yeah.
more. Yeah, three more.
Three more. I'm feeling like Pedro, by the end of this series, we're gonna know if Pedro is an X-Men character or if he's an Age of Ultron character definitively. But I bet they're gonna have it to where it's crossing over somehow.
Yeah,
I think
it's another
I think
universe.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's gonna be she was hoping to get Age of Ultron guy,
Yeah.
but because of her messing with reality in this weird way, you accidentally took from the wrong reality for the face,
Yep.
and they're gonna justify all of that with some of the multiverse madness stuff.
Of course.
Now that they have access to all that, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know how much of that will be entirely put a bow on it, resolved by the end of the series, though.
No, I don't think it will just be resolved. I think it'll probably be resolved throughout the next couple of films. Because if I remember correctly, Eric had corrected me before, but this goes into Doctor Strange, and then Doctor Strange goes into Spider-Man. Am I wrong?
Ooh,
Yeah, it would be Spider-Man's movie.
I thought that was the 3-movie arc of.
Ooh,
That's kind of how
right?
it goes in the comics too. So
Okay.
Um,
Let me double check this. WandaVision.
but I know
typing
there's
it online.
I know that Marvel, maybe it was just a rumor, but Marvel said in Phase 4 there's not going to be any movies. We have to wait till Phase 5.
Any
These are all
kind of
just
what?
premises. He said that there's not going to be any movies in Phase 4. There's just going to be shows.
No,
And then-
because
I don't think so.
we're getting Black Widow in May.
Oh, is that Phase
Okay,
4?
we're in May.
Yeah,
right.
quote unquote in May. Yes,
We better get it in May. I'm tired of waiting. Damn it.
me too. Me too.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not sure what the order of the actual timeline
Yeah,
is.
neither do I. I thought I could have been wrong. Most likely, I was wrong. That could be a whole thing. Let's just continue with the episode.
Well, okay, yeah.
Oh no, no, you guys are right. There are a bunch of movies that are in Phase 4. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
It's okay. That's all right.
That would have been bold.
That would have
Yeah,
been bold.
no,
But you know what?
There's a shit ton of them.
I would have accepted it. I would have accepted that. You know, just
I
like
get it, because like there's so many television series coming out that are having somewhat of origin stories that, you know, how are they going to fit? You know what? No, okay, I was mistaken. It said there would be no Avengers movie in Phase 4.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's correct.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like
was
you
my
said, they're
mistake.
trying to
Okay.
distance away from the Avengers title
Mm-hmm.
in universe, not. Okay, let me continue this. Let's see. Meanwhile, Vision explores further away from the house and finds residents of Westview standing frozen in their position, including Agnes. Which, what a fucking trip!
That was a
Dude,
great
that was
scene,
creepy.
man.
It's scary.
That was
as fuck.
creepy.
It was creepy as hell.
Like there was that girl trying to hang.
Yeah,
her,
trying to
her
hang the
laundry,
fucking-
and she was like
And she was
crying.
crying. Oh,
Oh my god! And like
Dude.
that means and I guess you figured that out the previous season, that they're still conscious and know what's going on. They just can't control what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's like
Some
they're trapped
sunken
in their
plate
own
shit, bro.
body.
fucking insane.
Scary. you know this since this was you have to know, like, since this was delayed, this was supposed to come out on Halloween or something. This was the Halloween episode.
Oh yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Certainly. Yeah. Just wait till they get to 2000s. They got camera phones. The Flash, they're out of the sunken place. Everyone's safe.
Oh no, I have a. Why do I have a feeling that it's going to be a found footage episode?
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck yeah.
Dude.
Really?
That sounds awesome.
I think
That would be
It might
amazing.
be. It might be one of the kids just like, oh, I have a cell phone, and then it's just him recording the whole thing.
Okay, I can see that. Because when you said found footage,
You
I
had
was
some
like,
brain juice today, dude. You're on a roll.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, guys! It's just, you know, just going off.
I could
I
be
want,
with
like-
that. I'm really hoping for an Office episode or just that type of
Yep.
Oh
setup.
my
I think
god!
that'd be
Could
hilarious.
you
I want to.
imagine?
Just the interview. Oh my god!
Yeah, that
Can
would
you
be
imagine
amazing.
Vision? So she lied to me again.
Oh man, you know what? I kind of want that more.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that instead.
I think
Oh.
a school
That would
episode
be
would be pretty
amazing.
pretty fire too.
Oh what?
Cool
A
episode.
school episode, like in the vein of like Ned's Declassified or Zero 101 or Drake and Josh.
Okay,
Like
okay.
a school
I would love
episode,
that.
I'd be
Oh, yeah,
in.
okay.
But
Yeah.
the Office one is for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
A mockumentary of some kind would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It would be great. It would be real great. Vision speaks to Agnes's real self and she tells him that he is dead. Which, what a conversation to have, you know?
Yeah, yikes and a half.
Yikes and a half. Outside Westview, Hayward orders Monica, Darcy, and Jimmy to leave the base for disagreeing with his decision to attack Wanda, but they sneak inside. Which, like, this guy's up to something, right?
Yeah, he has to be.
He's gotta
Oh, this
be.
guy,
Yes, but I don't need
something
it
happened
in this
during the
show.
blip. Yeah, something happened during the blip that like pissed him off,
Huh?
and
You
Pissed
know-
him purposely off?
yeah, I think something happened during the blip that had something that just triggered him in somehow, and that's why he's trying to talk to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You seem like you have insider information, though.
Yeah, Ruben
Yeah.
has something to say.
Isn't Secret Wars in Phase 4?
I
That's all I gotta say.
That's a
They
rumor.
haven't-
Build up to. Yeah.
There isn't a movie listed as Secret Wars or anything like that.
What?
but-
Yes, there is.
Is there a Secret
Yeah.
Wars movie?
Yeah.
Dog, don't lie to me.
All right, on the Marvel Cinematic Universe wiki on fandom.com, I'm not quite seeing that. But that might be a Phase 5 thing because I'm only on Phase 4.
I'm pretty sure they announced it.
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
I feel like I might have seen
I
a
thought that
photo-
was Disney Investor
like a-
Day.
Yeah, I don't remember that in there.
Fuck. Okay. Damn. I guess I'm wrong.
There's Secret
again.
Invasion as a TV series.
That's what it
but
was.
that's
Secret Invasion. Secret
Yeah.
Invasion.
Okay.
Yeah, not Secret.
I'm saying this guy's Hydra.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
That's a spicy meatball. I don't know. I feel like whatever's going on with him is more or less going to be in the background for the rest of the show until like the very end. I think that everything happening with Wanda and everything inside of the Hex and all that stuff is going to be the primary plot, and that's going to move a lot of stuff. That's going to be
Yeah.
very important for the MCU. But I think right at the end, how they're going to tease out, oh, the universe is expanding or whatever, is going to be whatever's like that secret file that she was trying to hack towards the end of like the last episode. I think that's
Yeah.
what's going to be the main thing.
Yeah.
There's something else
It's
here
cool,
that
and it's-
Emmett's. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go
Saj.
ahead. No, I was just gonna say, like, because people are starting to find out that these Disney Plus shows are going directly into the next movies. There's ever since the Super Bowl ad for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Disney Plus subscriptions have just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Mhm.
so like these are going straight to the next movies, and if you watch them without seeing these shows, you're not going to understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I was going to say. Go ahead, Christian. Sorry for that.
It's like the Kingdom Hearts of MCU.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I'm all in.
It's like, oh, if you don't play, can I play 3 without playing all the other
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah, man. Winter Soldier 5.3 over 2 days.
Ooh.
Stop it, man.
Yeah. Birth by
Oh,
sleep,
boy.
you know.
I'm not gonna lie, that is something I would want to see. Just saying.
Oh Lord.
To
Anyway,
Emmett's
Christian.
point, I have a question for the gang. which is that same when Darcy was hacking into all of Hayward's stuff, we found the blood test for Rambo, and she says that her blood is changing. What's another word for change? Mutate.
Mutant. Yeah.
Is Rambo our first mutant? Is that the way mutants are introduced?
Ooh, I didn't even think of this.
Ooh.
She might be our first
Yeah,
main character mutant.
Yeah.
Because she's like, it's changing your blood cells, your entire makeup.
Yeah.
And like maybe it could. Yeah.
Which is why
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I think I'm onto something with her just expanding the hex around the world, but obviously not lasting forever. That's how we can have mutants. Fuck, guys.
Wait, okay. This whole thing is New Jersey, right? Like this is Westview, New
Unfortunately,
Jersey,
it's New Jersey.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm just saying that for the sake of it is still like you could hypothetically have like a major metropolitan area somewhere around this small town in
New York City.
Yeah, well, exactly, New York City, which is what I'm thinking. I feel like the mutants angle is really good because the next few movies are just going to be a lot of introducing new characters like Shang-Chi and other things like that, and it's going to be like sequels to like Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange. But I'm thinking like further down the line.
And Avengers Towers are I guess it's
actually more
now, but
yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
The only reason I bring up all that is because I'm looking at like stuff like Miss Marvel. Like, how are they going to justify how she gets her powers? I feel like what they're going to do is this hex is going to make people mutants.
Yeah.
But I think it's only going to make like a couple hundred people mutants because the hex isn't going to go that far. And then over the years, as the rest of these, the rest of these movies come out, at some point they'll look around and be like, wait, there are a lot of new people with powers. What the hell's going on? And then they're going to like start trying to trace it back. And it's all going to go back to, oh, their blood was mutated during the hex, or, oh, this is the child of someone from the hex, and all this stuff. It just starts falling down.
Yeah. Cause Pietro did mention, he's like, oh, so are these kids like, you're the more empathetic one. Are these kids real or are they not or whatever? Like, do you let them keep their freedom or are they just, projections of what you think?
Yeah.
And I'm that's a good question. These kids, are they like around her? Are they just doing things for fun, or is she controlling every single one of them? So you never know, because especially the ones in the edge of town are just not doing anything; they're just standing still. So
yeah, but their DNA is still getting affected. So I bet that's how they're going to tackle the mutant stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but they're still in the hex, so they could become the mutants.
Just imagine 20 years from now, like some main character is like, I was that guy who was crying when I was trying to hang the thing. And it's like, shit, they were important.
That was my mom. I'm super
good at doing laundry now. I could do it in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. So that's where I see this going.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as well. I had something.
Imagine us be completely right, and we're like, we could have made money off of this.
Listen, again, Marvel has my email. They will get in touch with me.
Definitively.
Good luck with that, Ruben.
Thank you. I hope to. I hope it happens.
Hey, he's gonna laugh at all. He's gonna laugh at all of us when it actually happens.
I know, right? All I'm saying is, if what I've said happens in Spider-Man 3, everybody in the group owes me money. Okay, Emmett, this doesn't.
I got to find out this take.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying because it's a great take, and I think it's a possible take. So they hack into his computer and discover that he's been tracking Vision's vibranium signature. That was a weird one for me because it's not like he's focusing more on Vision instead of, oh shit, we have to take care of Wanda. I think his end goal is Vision and what he
and Monica even said, like, if we want to, if Wanda's the cause of all this, she has to be the solution. That's the only way we're gonna get this stuff. Get her to stop using the hex.
Yep.
So, and he wasn't listening, and there's Vision like almost basically getting torn apart, trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
Well, I think his interest in Vision is more due to him being stolen government property, rather than anything else. So I think I don't think he cares about saving any of the people in the Hex or any of that stuff. I think he just wants Vision's carcass back out, which would explain why he just watched him disintegrate in front of him. Because if he dies, then it's easier to just drag him back to the office.
Exactly. Yeah. But also, like, he's not even worried about what Wanda's doing. He's, like you said, he's just worried about bringing Vision back so they could study him.
I'm telling you, something happened during that blip, dude, that fucked him up. Because he was, I don't know if he wasn't blipped, right? He was just
he was not blipped.
He was in that world.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because he was like, it's tough enough to play. He was like, it was tough enough to pay the bills or something like that.
Yeah,
and something happened to him during that blip where somebody was gone and he came back and I think something happened to him that fucked him up.
Yeah,
during that blip, and that's why he's doing all this.
Dodge, I don't think anything like that will happen, but like you're giving me hope that something cool will come of his character, because I don't have enough faith in like the MCU to do something like that cool. In my opinion,
if the MCU does give Jimmy Woo his own show, I think it'll be Jimmy Woo,
like a CSI.
No, I'm thinking of like an X-Files type.
Yeah, I was about to say X-Files, where you're investigating mutants, and then you come across Miss Marvel. Oh, let's fucking go! I'm getting excited.
Oh man, you just got me excited for that. Like, I would love that. That'd be great. But no, I'm just thinking of him like investigating a bunch of stuff, and that he just happens to find out, oh shit, we got to go talk to this guy, and that whole just could be like a story arc of itself.
I really, really wish they had kept Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. canon after the blip, but then they kind of deviated from staying canon.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love that show, and I think that would have been really cool to incorporate it in Phase 4 or 5.
Would have been great.
But,
Vision tries to push through the static wall, but he begins to disintegrate. Billy senses this and tells Wanda, who expands the hexagonal static wall. Who expands the hexagonal static wall. Sorry, there was like a weird...
Oh, okay.
Vision.
Yeah.
Vision
It freezes everyone, too.
Yeah. Everybody that's... Yep. Vision, Darcy, and several SWORD agents are enveloped by the new boundary. And, like, I feel bad for those guys that turned into clowns, you know? Like, what if you have...
I got no respect for feds. They were already clowns, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Just got done watching Black Messiah. That's the vibes right now.
I respect it. I respect it. No, but like, you know, like that would be my worst fear. You know, just turning into something I am terrified of. Yes, I'm terrified of clowns.
I used to have a fear of clowns till like a year ago. I feel you, brother.
Yeah. Y'all gotta watch the Universe Soul Circus as a kid. That got me over all my fears because they just sung. I was like, they're singing R&B jams. They can't be all bad.
Oh,
yeah.
Whenever I told my friends that I had a fear of clowns, they're like, "Wait, so you're afraid of Ronald McDonald?" I'm like, "No, dude. I just don't like the creepy clowns.
Hold on.
Like it's."
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald had a DVD that came with Happy Meals that was very scary.
I'm sorry. Which one are you talking about?
DVD. I had like 4 VHS tapes. Though.
Yeah, I had the VHS.
Well,
tapes.
maybe it was VHS. Yeah. I'm sorry, but like he like goes from live action, goes into a slide, and turns into a cartoon. Fucking terrifying.
No, that's not terrifying
that
at
was
all.
awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Just me.
Yeah.
No, I think it was just you.
Too.
I'm thinking of the one that he's in the house with. He brings the gang to that. I think it's like a haunted house.
Yeah, that's haunted house one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I love that.
I can understand that because that was a little bit scary, but like I wasn't scared. I just recognized it as possibly being terrifying to us.
You know, I might be. I have to go look for that VHS and watch that shit tonight.
Shit, that's in the closet right there. I just got to find a tape player.
Yeah,
like I couldn't watch that American Horror Story. I couldn't watch that American Horror Story season. I couldn't watch any of the It movies. I'm like, no, this isn't happening.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like I got over the I don't think I'm scared of him anymore, but we'll see. Maybe I'll watch a movie and be like, nope, this is why I was scared of clowns.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
The last thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, I think that's what it was. The last thing I wanted to mention was the Claymation commercial during WandaVision advertises Yo Magic yogurt, which I've been looking through Reddit. And
is there a connection to something else? Because all the other commercials were.
Yeah, it's just there's a Redditor that had this to say. I think that it's getting at the idea that magic can't bring the dead back to life. Wanda is finally starting to cope with the idea that the situation is unsustainable and that Vision and Pietro are still dead. So
I like that interpretation.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
That's an interesting take. Yeah.
There's another person that has a way more far-fetched take, and I'm getting this from Esquire.com. The guy says, was it only me who thought the shark it was supposed to be was Mephisto and the kid on the island was supposed to be the kids and the yogurt? Is there magic soon to be eaten? Damn, that's fucking dark. So basically he's like... Basically,
he's sort of like crazy conspiracy.
Yeah. I think it's more along the lines of the first one, where it's like Wanda. So
it's not sustainable because of yogurt to live on an island, you know. Forever.
If you can't open the container,
It takes some years to fucking open that shit. Let's circle back to my question: who do we think is going to be playing Magneto in the MCU? Emmett, let me ask you that. You're the first...
Hold on, I have a quick question, Ruben, for clarification before we get into it.
Go ahead.
So your thinking is that at the end of this 9-episode series, we're going to get an introduction of Magneto? Is that what?
I think this 9-episode series is going to end up with, just as Pietro was knocking on the door, it's going to be Magneto knocking on the door and him saying, "Hello, daughter."
Oh, you gotta relax with all that.
And you know who I think that? Well, you know what? I'm gonna
Tom
tell
Hardy?
you.
You gave me goosebumps, man.
Not Tom Hardy.
I'm just kidding.
Emmett, who do you think is gonna be the MCU's Magneto?
If we're going with your logic that the door knock's gonna happen and the my daughter thing's gonna happen, it has to be.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the. Yeah, it doesn't have to be any of those. It could just be literally
someone we know.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like it would be Michael Fassbender if it was someone we knew, because there's no way it can be. What was it, Ian McKellen?
Ian McKellen, yeah.
No, well, again, I'm not going off of that. I'm thinking somebody brand new.
Okay, if it's someone brand new, hot damn, I never considered any of this. Have to be. They'd have to get someone like impactful. Like if it's gonna be a new actor, it has to be someone. If it's not someone we already knew from the old movies, it has to be someone big.
Oh, I got somebody impactful for you.
I feel like Tom Hardy would be a good one, but
no, I was giving Ruben shit.
Tom Hardy, Tom Hardy sucks.
Okay. Yeah. But like you have to age them up. I'm trying to think who. Oh, I got one. Fuck, what's his name? Liam Neeson.
Oh no! Get his racist ass out of here.
Oh,
God damn it! I forgot you didn't say that shit.
That's right. I also forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah. God damn it. Fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
Who's another old white guy I know? God, there's so many. I can't pick just one. I don't know what the rest of y'all say because that's the direction.
Pedro Pascal. Fuck it.
Ooh,
I feel like that's way off base.
No, I know.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he can pull off a white guy. But like, yeah, Homeboy is already like in every other major property everyone cares about. Let someone else have the rest.
Let him breathe. Give him some time off.
Exactly.
Okay, so Emmett, I'm gonna let you stew on this a little longer.
Okay,
Saj, who do you think could play the MCU's Magneto?
I still think it's Fassbender because Marvel is trying to absorb Fox's universe of X-Men into.
I don't think I don't think that's what they're trying to do. I think them introducing Evan Peters as Pietro was just like a look into the multiverse, is what I'm thinking. I don't think it was them just trying to bring.
Can't think of.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
So then it can't be the MCU, like canon Magneto, or I guess Wanda's dad because he's dead, right?
Well, it could be like, oh yeah, I gave you up for adoption, but I've been watching you this entire time.
Well, she saw them die.
Didn't she get her power?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Did she get her power from the Mind Stone?
I don't remember, but I could be.
Because she was artificially made as a mutant.
I don't remember.
I think
I gotta watch Age of
because
Ultron.
she was because she was in so it wasn't in Age of Ultron. It was at the end of another movie that I forget it is, but she was in a jail cell. It was an after credit scene. She was in like a jail cell with Pietro.
Yeah,
and they were some sort of experiment, like science experiment, and I thought that she got her powers from the Mind Stone, and that's why they're so closely connected. So she was I know she was an artificially made mutant, just like Pietro was. So they don't. That's why I don't think in the MCU Magneto is her father, unless Magneto was her father and then ended up getting powers some other way.
Okay.
So.
Unless that's the reason why they picked her, because like she has the ability to have like the mutant gene activated.
Yeah. I feel like they did a bunch of experiments with other humans and it wouldn't work, and then those two in particular, they were able to get powers from whatever they did, and it was kind of just solving a puzzle. Since she could control the Mind Stone so well, maybe it was because she got the powers from the Mind Stone.
Okay.
I'm going to say Jeff Bridges.
Oh, I like that.
Jeff Bridges has cancer. I don't think he's doing anything.
I think he's chilling. So I think he'd like to come in for a movie or two. Ooh,
this is true.
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, I like that pick.
You know what I like though? If we were going to choose Dr. X, would be Mike Rosenbaum, the guy who played Lex Luthor.
No, I don't think he's going to be playing.
He's bald.
No, I don't think he's going to be doing another bald.
I like him as an actor.
I do too. I do too.
I think that'd be a great casting if they weren't going for like the impact of a series finale. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for this show. I'm just saying overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christian.
I feel you though.
Yes, I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad I was last because I got to go on Letterboxd and look up some actors that I think could fit the role pretty well.
I'm on IMDb right now. Let's go.
Go ahead.
So my first one that could make sense for me was maybe Bryan Cranston.
You son of a bitch! You took mine.
Was that is a good one.
You son of a bitch, Bryan Cranston.
I mean, we
just like. A little hint here. It's Malcolm in the Middle. Why not?
It's Malcolm in the Middle. Exactly.
Yeah. Why not? Bryan Cranston just knocks on that door. We don't see his face. We do it exactly how they did Pietro. We just see the back of his head, and we just hear him say, "Hello, daughter," and that's it.
Oh, and that voice, that sexy low voice he has. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Say my name.
Hello, daughter. Whoa. Hello, daughter.
Yeah. So
what's good?
That's what I think is. It's probably not going to happen in this show, but it'll probably like in the future. I think he'll be
a cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it too.
My other two I want to shout out just because I thought about it. One is Carl Urban, because we already know he looks great in a helmet. He was in the Dread remake.
Yeah, but he was in Ragnarok.
Who did he play in Ragnarok?
He played the guy that was taking over.
Oh, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Carl Urban, right?
Was that Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about
the dual
it.
assault rifles at the end. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
So Urban's gone. And the last one is Matt Damon. He was already in Ragnarok.
Yes. Never mind. And he's coming back for Loki.
Wait.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Was Matt Damon an actual character, or was he playing Matt Damon?
No, he was playing Loki in a play.
Okay. Well, in that case, they could get away with that. Maybe they'll incorporate it in the show. Maybe we'll see. God, that'd be wild.
Do we have anything else we want to add before we close out the show?
I have, two things.
Go ahead.
One is for all you Darcy haters, which I can understand where you're coming from, but you're probably going to get a lot more of her in the next episode.
Love Darcy, dude.
Yeah, Darcy's great.
I love Darcy.
Oh,
yeah.
Guys, come on.
Yeah.
Like, is she really great? I have nothing.
Comedy retention release.
You see, it's not the character.
I know you were saying maybe Natalie Portman. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not even the character. I just don't like the actress. Like, all I see her is Two Broke Girls. That's it. And that really bad acting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's
I understand. I can totally understand that because, that's the type of show where if I saw that, I feel like I would only be able to see her through that lens. But
Yes,
we have
and it
another
is
show,
a me
so I'm
problem.
I've seen like one episode of that, and yeah.
It is a me problem. I never watched the show. It's just like I kept on seeing the commercials every time I would watch Big Bang Theory, and like I
never watched Big Bang Theory. I stay off TBS, so let's go.
You're missing out.
I think it's because she's typecast. That might be a reason why you're not like
Yeah,
stealing her.
that's what Eric had said last episode. So that's probably what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And my other question is, so Rambo mentions that she has a way to get back into the Hex, and we're kind of left with that cliffhanger. Do we have thoughts on what that's going to be?
That's the thing I wanted to bring up too.
Okay.
I have a feeling that because of that, now we have already talked about how the show could end with Magneto, all this other stuff. I feel like whoever that person is to bring them back into the X is going to be a Marvel character we already know. Because they wouldn't they wouldn't tease it. I feel like it's strange. I do feel like it's strange. If it's connecting so directly. Yeah, like I think straight up it's her going back to him. Because was Doctor Strange?
Well,
did he die in the blip?
Danvers though too?
No, he didn't. Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I don't think it's Danvers because it's already been established that Rambo has a little bit of a not pleasant connection with Danvers,
which is getting me real excited. It's getting me real excited for.
Was she the daughter that was of the lady that was friends with? Okay, she was the kid. Okay.
It gets me real excited for Captain Marvel 2 if it ever happens.
Oh, it's already planned. It's coming.
Yeah.
I think Candyman director is directing it.
Do we know if Brie Larson's coming back? Because
oh yeah, certainly.
Brie Larson, you go watch Room, Ruben.
No. I'm saying because there was skeptical. There were people were skeptical that she was coming back because she said she did not have a good time filming the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
She didn't have a good time.
That's
like from on set and stuff.
She had a lot of tough things because she had to go behind the green screen and like do random shit, and they wouldn't tell her what it was for.
Yeah,
and it was kind of hard for her to act the way she was supposed to act without having any context.
Yeah,
and she didn't even see the whole movie until like what the movie was until she was at the premiere. And same with that whole end credit scene where she's like, "Where's what's
where is she? Yeah, where's Samuel Jackson? His character. Where's Fury?
Where's Fury?
Yeah. Where's Fury? She didn't even know that was gonna be there. She's some guy just.
Oh no!
Look angry and say, "Where's Fury?" And she didn't find that out until she saw the end credit scene. So she said she had a tough time acting with that, but I guess it will all depend on the director now, and I think she's coming back. I'm fairly certain she's coming back.
The director of Candyman
or have her not come back.
The reboot of Candyman, that director is doing Captain Marvel 2, and people seem to like her, so I think there's going to be better chemistry there. And honestly, like it seems like her whole problem with filming was all due to the secrecy of those last few movies. So I think coming back will be all water under the bridge.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I hope so because,
dude, the way the amount she's gonna get paid, dude. I don't think she's not gonna do it.
I'll do something strange for some change. You know
what is it? Christian, if I recall correctly, she is an Oscar-winning actor.
Yes.
So she can literally laugh at that money. I don't know. I'm not saying. Go ahead.
Also, she recorded like a lot of her
motion
Endgame scenes before she even did her.
Yes, I remember that they recorded
movies. Yeah, and so she was just so confused the whole time, and that was what was her whole thing with it. It was just like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. They're just telling me to do stuff and read lines, and I can imagine that most actors and actresses don't like that style of movie making.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
We have some people in the chat. Fighting Crows says, I agree to you both girls.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Nick, by the way, that's my friend.
Okay, cool. And we also have Noah_Popoff. A spacesuit or car is what he thinks is going to be coming for Monica's form of transportation into.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting Crows says, hey.
Noah did pop off.
Also, hi.
Hi.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think where they're going with this one, overall, it seems like we're pushing towards like final thoughts about the show, and I just really thought this episode was really good. I feel like the next 3 episodes are just probably going to be hit after hit of some important information.
Hour long,
yeah, hour long.
Is that confirmed? Because I saw that picture going around.
That's been confirmed.
All right, if the next episode an hour long, I'm happy. I'm excited either way. Yeah. Oh well, exactly. So however long the episodes are, it seems like it's just going to be hit after hit of new information, big information, just to get us to, because there's so many threads that are left untied right now that we're at least going to have to get one of them tied every episode.
And they left them all wide open, just this episode. It's only 20 minutes. So imagine if they could do it in an hour.
See, I think that they're going to leave a couple of those threads untied.
Oh yeah.
They're going to tie off the big main thread for WandaVision, which is what's going to happen with Vision, and is Wanda being mind controlled or whatever. But all the other stuff, I think we're going to get that sprinkled into other movies.
And what do you mean by other stuff?
A lot of those threads are probably going to go straight into Doctor Strange.
Well, meaning in this in the sense of, what the hell is Evan Peters doing in the MCU?
Hopefully not much after this.
They have to address that in this show. There's no way
we address it.
It's not getting answered in Winter Soldier.
No, I think it's going to get addressed in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
I don't know that long.
Nobody wants to wait that long. But
they up until now the MCU has always justified. Well, I mean, 3 episodes. I'm hoping to find out in the next 3 episodes. But to say that it's going to be another movie or something, like up until now, the MCU has always shown teased stuff and hinted towards stuff retroactively. Like it's never, you'll find out about that later. It's always, hey, remember 3 years ago in that movie? That was important, and it's coming back here. That's how they typically do it.
Yeah.
So to have something so big as him come back,
Infinity War and Ultron, I guess.
How so?
Like in at the
end of the first
Infinity
Avengers where
War.
Thanos is at the end?
No, just Infinity War. He's Bruce Banner's like, oh, this is Thanos, and then you see
the
Tony
death, like when they're all dead.
Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sees the whole premonition. He's like, crap. And then in Endgame, he's like, you said you were going to be there. We'd all do this. We'd all lose together too. But where were you? That was a direct thing from Ultron. Also, I mean, it's not as big a thing as you're talking about.
Yeah, because this is like a new character.
Yeah.
So because it's such a big thing.
Scale.
All I'm saying is, don't expect all your questions to be answered, because that's not the MCU way.
I better be 75% answered. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna get probably 15.
No way. There's no way.
Okay, mark my words. Again,
maybe at least I'd say at least half.
Again, I just think they're going to answer that one question, and that's it. Well, the 2 questions: is Vision still alive, and is Wanda being mind controlled? And I don't even think they answered.
Both of those are no.
I don't even think that's the no. I'm going to stick with my guns. I think the answer that you're going to get, and the only answer you're going to get, is Vision still alive. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
I think the Wanda mind control thing is gonna come in the
Multiverse of Madness.
Man, y'all crazy, but whatever.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it.
Out here, Emmett.
Oh boy,
that's how
I
you
gotta
hear
the Spider-Man take, because you are a man of mystery.
Oh yeah. Let's wrap out the show before we get into that. Cristian, where can people find you?
You can follow me at ISOChristian over on Twitter to keep up with all my Twitch streams and my movie podcast stuff for Large Popcorn.
That's right.
Yeah.
Any teases for this week's episode?
No, but next week's yours is live.
And
I can't wait. Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's a fun one.
It's gonna be. Yeah. I think we had a good time on that episode, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Actually,
go ahead. Let's up the Reds, because tomorrow is Champions League, and we hope Liverpool gets a win. That's all I got to say. I'm out.
Okay. Sash, where could people find you?
Everywhere as far as PlayStation, Xbox, Instagram, Twitter. It's just Sajin SquarePants.
Okay, cool. Emmett, where could people find you?
Find me at EJSpun61 on pretty much everything, except for Twitch, which is EJSpun61_, because I couldn't transfer my Justin TV account from 2003. It is what it is.
Bullshit.
I'm I talked about this on Twitter, but I'm planning on streaming through all of the Ratchet and Clank games that I've yet to play, leading up to A Rift Apart. I made stream assets and everything. I'm actually kind of excited about this. So
okay,
I'll be starting that up soon. And then, of course, Players Club podcast and all the other stuff I do is over at vgu.tv. Nice, sexy URL. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. You can see all that stuff. And I'm starting to put my Life is Strange Before the Storm Let's Play on the YouTube channel there. So you can go there and check all that out as well.
Nice. Cool. This week we are doing the usual shows. We got the MCU show that we're doing right now. We have Attack on Titan tomorrow, hopefully, pending
power, pending
storms, pending any winter storms / the end of the world / whatever the hell is happening this week.
It's the Hex.
Is that for episode 10 that just came out?
Yes, that is for episode 10. Well, it's
chapter 69.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
Wait, that's how long has Attack on Titan been out?
It's been out for
years, man.
Yeah, I want to say like 6 years, maybe.
Oh, six for 69 chapters. Wow.
Well,
like
they skipped a couple of years, and some seasons were like one season was like this is the 4th season. So one season was like 10 episodes long.
All right, that makes sense then.
Yeah. We are also doing Anime Nation this Wednesday, but I don't know what it's about. We're going to have to find out tomorrow with Ryan. And tomorrow I start streaming Super Mario 3D World, and I'm very excited about that. I thought it was coming in today, but I guess
perfect timing, because they're about to take that off the store next month, huh?
Yeah.
No.
They're taking Mario out back and shooting him in the head. Oh, wait, that's the remake.
3D,
yeah, that's the remake.
Okay.
Wow, they're taking out Mario in the back, and you just see him. He just turns around, he sees the gun, and he goes, "It's me!" And then boom,
he's already dead, dude. Cloud killed him.
Doug Bowser puts the shotgun in your hand. And it's like, we have to kill to survive.
Did you see the cheeky tweet that Doug Bowser put up on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
With the new Switch?
No, with the new with Mario
with
3D.
The new game.
Yeah, with the new game.
Yeah.
It was very clever. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let's see.
I think that was also the new Switch too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He says, third color red.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bowser, am I winning or losing?
Asking for a friend. No, that's for the original. They put out a new Super Mario color.
Is there any spec changes or?
Oh no.
No.
It's just a recolor.
Yeah, it's just a recolor. All right.
Looks nice though.
Yes, it does look nice. I kind of
like a playable slice of Big Red.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Thank you again for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you on, Emmett. It's also always,
thanks for having you.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for having me. I don't know why I said you.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what
okay.
it is.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Appreciative.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure, Saj. I got you. Don't worry.
Saj, it's always a pleasure. I did say that before Emmett had said it's always a pleasure. Yeah. Cristian, same time next year. Thanks
for having me, guys.
Same time next week. Same time next week.
That would have worked like a month ago.
Oh boy.
Same time next chapter 69.
Yeah, same time next chapter 69. I like that. That's a good way to end it. Have a good one, guys.